Hello, good weekend, Sunday, happy day, things. Hi. Okay, so I'm here. Sorry, I was just... my computer is backing itself up. So, I just had to make sure that it was not going to do anything silly while doing a stream. Different computer to the streaming computer, but you know. Well, that one needs an update too. I don't know why technology needs to be updated so frequently. I mean, I do, because I work in tech, but you know. So, exciting. Frogwares. Thank you, Sari. Frogwares have a new Sherlock game. They gave me code to stream it, because they're awesome. I really love their Sherlock games particularly. They did the Crime and Punishments one. It was a whole kerfuffle. They have self-published this. It's brilliant. They use the unedited Xbox program. I am very proud, pleased, something. Right, where am I going? Okay. Yes, so this game came out on the 16th of November. It is developed and published by Frogwares. Sorry, I'm ridiculously excited about that. It's because Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Sherlock the Early Years. I played the Hercule Poirot, the Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot the Early Years, and that was really good. I didn't stream it, I just bought it. But it was very, very good. Sadly, did not have chapter select. This one at least has cases, so even if I... Sorry, very loud horn. Even if I miss something, at least it's just a case I have to replay. Sorry, I've taken down my curtains, ready for the redecorating, and it's really disconcerting how much extra light there is that makes me wonder whether I need to sort out something different for my room. Yes, so before he was the world's greatest detective, Sherlock Holmes was a brilliant rebel itching to prove himself. When an old woman compels him back to the Mediterranean shore where his mother died, it seems like the perfect opportunity to do just that. But beneath the vibrant urban veneer of the island, the rhythm of the island strikes a more ominous beat. Crime and corruption, twisted senses of justice, morality. These are just a few stumbling blocks in Sherlock's quest for truth. So, yeah. This game is currently out for £39.99 or $44.99. And has 39 achievements. Only 3 people have completed it as yet. It's not been out very long, so it's kind of okay. Right. Sorry, it's I can't move my computer over to look at the thing and read it, because it's currently backing up, which means that I have to read a bit and then turn, because if I try and talk away from the mic, it doesn't pick it up as well. So sorry about the really slow introduction there. Okay, Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. A quick look at what settings we've got. Difficulty. Okay. Ominous music. Difficulty level, young detective. You'll see interactivity items for people and items you can interact with. Evidence in your casebook will have an action item, hinting at the next steps. You'll receive prompts to visit the Mind Palace and casebook. You're notified when you've collected key evidence and all evidence. You'll have more time to make timed decisions. Squeeze me. Thank you for the follow. Master of Deduction. You will not see interactivity icons for people and items, nor action items hinting at the next steps, not prompts, and not notified when you've collected and you have less time. My craft is custom difficulty. Okay. I think we'll just have it on normal. Because more time to make time decisions is always good for a stream. Combat. Balanced combat. Sherlock must use his agility and wits to face off against strong and ruthless enemies. Bandit layers provide something. Even more challenge than quest enemies. You can change difficulty at any time, but will require you to restart your current session from the latest save. Okay. You can't skip combat. 100% enemies, stun duration, snuff box, recharge, rest bonus, higher is easier. Okay. Custom. We can customize it. Story. Okay. Combat is designed to be dynamic and fast-paced, especially in comparison with investigations. This difficulty level is easier while still letting you enjoy Sherlock's agility and fighting skills. It also allows you to skip combat scenes completely, except for in bandit layers. When you skip combat, your enemies will be arrested, but you won't earn any rewards. You can change difficulty at any time, but it will be okay. Okay, well, leave it on the default for now, but it's good to know that I can change that if the fighting, you know, does become, you know, ridiculous. Right, okay, so there's that. Audio. Oh, volume's good for now. Video. Gameplay. Compass, yes please, I like compass. Subtitles, yes please. Don't invert anything. And controls. Cycle evidence. Pin evidence. Ooh, we got pin evidence. Camera movement, that's standard. Analyze, concentrate, sprint. Photo camera, map, casebook, interact. Good, seems good. How to play? Let's have a look at how to play. Seems like a good plan. Okay, so information in the casebook. I mean, if you've played one of Frogware's games before, then, you know, fairly standard. They did The Devil's Daughter. Well, actually, saying that, they did all the ones on the 360 as well. As it was all the same people. It definitely evolved since the days of whichever it is that I've got one achievement missing in. Testament of Sherlock Holmes. One achievement missing for not skipping a puzzle. I didn't skip a puzzle, but it glitched. Because I think I, like, restarted something or failed at something, so I have to play through the whole thing again. I managed to do it fine on the US version of it. The EU version, I fooled it up, and it takes about like 12 hours to do, or something like 8 to 12 hours, depending on, you know, whatever. So I haven't gone back to that one. But yeah, they also did The Sinking City, which I own, which I have dived. I have not played any more of that. I should play more of that. But yeah, they did all the Xbox Sherlock Holmes games as well. So if you played one of their games before, then you'll be fairly familiar with the process. But, you know, there we go. So search for location, inquire with people around, pin evidence, talk to the person. Yes, we have additional icons. Always good when it tells you what icons something are. There's no more scrolling. So there's a map. Ooh. tells you when it's complete. I do like that. It's like, because, you know, I mean, I like to try and complete everything. Fast travel. And various other things. Pinned evidence. Profiling people that will help you. Spot relevant traits. I don't know whether the ambient music is a little loud. So we may need to pin an evidence to be able to use it. Cool. Deduction and profiling. Ooh, and tracking. Nice. Combat. Not a big fan of combat, I have to say. So really hoping that there's not too much combat. But we will try it, as I said, on the default settings for now. I'm wearing brown today. I blend in nicely with the HUD. Yeah, so I can go back. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so just stun them first, okay. The stunning time indicates the enemy can be arrested, get up close, and complete quick time event. Okay, we don't like quick time, so we get money and approval. We get John's approval! Well, we're definitely doing that. We need John's approval. It's always good. And aiming combat goes into slow mode. Oh, thank God for that. Duration is limited, okay. Highlights useful with objects. Enemies and helmets cannot be stunned. A helmet can only be shot off after... Oh, it's like a little video. Oh, okay, so you have to shoot off the armor and then the helmet and then stun them. Okay. So what's that little video there? Okay. Bandit layers. This makes me think of like Templars and stuff. One bandit layer in each district. Oh my god, this is sort of like Assassin's Creed and Templars. Okay. I feel like there may be some missable shit. They're optional, so you can't skip it, okay. John! Listen to what John says. He can be very helpful. Okay, right. Okay, John is our companion and helper. Okay, at times John will challenge you with a special objective. These tasks are indicated with a special icon in your casebook. These challenges can be won or lost depending on your choices and skill. Okay. John has his own personality and his relationship with Sherlock will be affected by your decisions. Oh no! John will remember this decision. Life is strange. John, okay, so icons indicate John's reaction to your behavior. You can read what he thought in his diary. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Oh no. Oh no! We have to get someone's approval! I really need to stop acting shocked because I'm just... the side effect of relocating everything is there's also extra dust in the air, which I'm hoping will settle at some point because I need to like dust the walls, because you know repainting things means that things need to be really clean. So yes, okay, so he can also dress up. We can dress Johnny up as well. Okay, that's awesome. Right, okay, so that's the how to play. Nogem! Mother's love. Ask the receptionist about my room. Tobacco from your snuff box disorients your enemies. Its ability will charge over time and a rest can accelerate it. Sherlock is afraid of water. If he falls in, he'll black out. Okay, it's Assassin's Creed 1 all over again. I didn't realise he was afraid of water. He was afraid of anything.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Traveling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Zeppelins! Zeppelins. Are you wearing a corset? Ooh, hello. Okay, not watching, just happens to be smoking.
Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
I like it that
yes.
his name is Sherry. Okay, lipstick, A to interact. Okay. Not a corset, but what is with the half a sleeve rolled up waistcoat? Looks very spiffy, I have to say. Oh, it's effectively, well, it's got a recharge. Press A to interact. Well, I think we've got to interact with him. We've got a compass.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice. Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden.
Welcome to Il
Follow the
Palazzo
sound
di
of my
Lusso, sir.
voice.
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Okay.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good.
221!
Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry
Welcome
up,
to
Sherlock.
Cordona.
I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
You know, I just like exploring things. Why does it seem like there is leaves in here?
Would you like a drink, sir?
I mean, yes, always. It's Sherlock, right? Sherlock is always partaking in the things. Oh, we can't go that way. Okay, so... I don't know whether there's, like, collectibles or what, so... $2.25? $2.26. I'm probably going the wrong way. No, $2.21. Let's just go down these stairs and pick up John.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a
Okay.
balcony with a view.
Looks very spiffy. 221. I think, can you just go in? Ah. A letter lost in the hotel. See, there are collectibles! Okay. Dear James, I read your treatise on the binomial theorem with great interest, and although some parts of it still remain unclear for me, I must say that you've done an impressive amount of research. I strongly recommend you publish as soon as possible, for I anticipate a great and wide practical usage of our method as soon as it becomes known. Sincerely yours, Professor Gilbert. Okay, but that does say 221, right? It says 223. Maybe it doesn't say 220. I think I'm on the wrong side. That says 227 because I am a dum-dum. However, I did find a letter, so, you know, kind of glad I'm running around randomly. Can't go through there. Okay. Probably the one with the bellhop outside it.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
Hi, Alkesh.
Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Okay. Marlon ceviche.
Let's check what they have on offer.
I mean, isn't ceviche like raw? Ooh, hello.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
A fortune teller? Okay. I mean, I'm partial. Ooh. Another collectible? Well, something or other. I'm very partial to a detective-y thing. But specifically when, you know, it's Sherlock. Don't know why I like Sherlock so much. It's weird. I'm wondering if I accidentally moved my mic a bit. Just gonna move it a bit closer. Hopefully that's slightly better. I don't know whether I was very quiet or not. And I'm going to have to move the whole thing anyway during the week. How are you doing anyway, Alkesh? Dark rituals at the graveyard. And so right after I turned the corner I saw him. The necromancer! He started to nervously look around, but I quickly hid behind a gravestone. Common sense told me to run, but my duty to you, my readers, was more important than the risk to my own life. Back at ya. Tired, but okay. Luckily, the vampire did not notice me and continued his devilish ritual. He raised up Okay, you said necromancer and then vampire. They're two different things. And continued his devilish ritual. He raised a woman from her grave in order to kill 2 men who were close by. Then they kissed and made unholy love in her freshly unearthed coffin. It lasted for hours, but when the moon became low in the sky, they turned into bats and flew away. I managed to obtain a few photos of the victims. Unfortunately, these were confiscated by the police. So either it was a vampire or a necromancer. A necromancer would raise a zombie. Unless it's hyperbole. So, I mean, it literally makes no difference, except that, you know, I like things to be accurate. Dark rituals. So we have a casebook. Okay, let's have a look at stuff. Right. So back to Cordona. So I forgot what the thing is already. Forgot the sim. Oh, location, I think. I've opened the window because it was dusty, but now I'm cold. So rather than closing the window, I'm going to put a blanket on for now. I arrived at Cordona, the island where I spent my childhood. Interesting, I didn't know. I think there's possibly some liberties with the Sherlock story. Potentially. I feel like it changes slightly with every story. The Devil's Daughter was an interesting twist. But yeah, I do really like Sherlock. But yes, yeah, no, I hope you're doing okay despite being tired, Alkesh. It's tricky. Yes, okay. It's late evening, but I have a room booked at the hotel. Il Palazzo dell'Usio. Something to check in reception. It seems I must spend the night here before I can visit. Okay. Servant said it's not ready. Okay. So that's specifically pin evidence. Right, so we have options there. Okay, so we don't have anything else in that. Mind Palace. No clues. Alright. John's diary. Okay, we've got no notes yet. Documents. Ah, so this is where... This is where they go. Right, okay. Fascinating. I should definitely urge Sherry to gain trust with the police so they allow us to learn more about vampires. Oh my god, John. That one doesn't have any comment on it. Mep. Okay, so if they've basically made Sherlock into sort of like an Assassin's Creed type thing, I am all for it, honestly. Except, hopefully not terrible fighting. I don't know what a Sarah is, but hey. Wardrobe. Sherlock's suit. Bold, black, brilliant. No hat, respect the quiff. No accessories, modesty is my middle name. No facial hair, the first of many close shaves. No makeup. Why did they make him so pretty? John's favourite suit. Yes, I wash it sometimes. Why? Oops, didn't mean to go into options there. So, he is very pretty. Not quite sure what's going on with this suit. I mean, I'm here for it, but yeah. Oops. Meant to do that way. John. Again, very pretty. Again, hit the wrong button. Not quite sure what the things on the right are. Maybe it's efficacy against certain enemy types? Possibly. Possibly. But anyway, right. So, I love that they let me run. I much prefer running as a method of travel. Right, so now can I have a drink? Ooh, apparently I can
Hey,
have
Sherry.
ceviche.
Just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
I mean, do we want to eat the fish?
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
Oh, fortune teller.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Cutscene.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they
Benedict's
objects,
back. No, right.
systems, or
Oh,
beliefs.
ex-Benedict.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha!
This is
That
truth.
seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving. The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some.
Okay,
and I'll
time
find
to-
us a table. I'm starving.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Find a table over here.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Where's the bear? Oh, right.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah,
Could
come
not grab a
now,
plate for
Sherry.
him.
What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Soup. Good soup. Right.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
Okay.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
That's what Craven means?
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Okay. Right. Pinned evidence. Casebook. Okay. So we've got the lost cane. cane is made of ebony wood, with an oddly detailed carving of a bulb of garlic, most likely the coat of arms. The hand grip is made of a gold Japanese statue in the Wayang style, likely stolen from a temple. Together, the cane and knob are so heavy that if swung with ferocity, it could break any bone. Indeed, the cudgel shows signs of numerous such hits, showing the owner took little care of it. In sum, this valuable cane is most likely belongs to an English noble. John wants me to find its owner. To do so, I shall have to inquire with other guests in the foyer as to who may have been sitting at this table. Okay? Table to spend the evening. John decided to look for a free table and asked me to collect a complimentary ceviche from the bar. I've got the dish. Time to see if John found us a good place. He found us an exotic cane on our table and wants me to inspect it. Okay. Meeting the medium. Today only, the famed medium Luca Gallecci performs a seance. Witness him summon the spirits of beloved relatives and celebrities. John wants me to visit the medium. We must wait for the seance to end. In the meantime, I'll find myself a table, enjoy the music, and relax. Okay, so pin this evidence. Right, so I pinned it. Now where is it? The lost cane. Okay, so okay, right. Pin. I pinned. Now go away. Okay. I tried to talk to this person before.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Je ne peux pas vous parler avec vous. Hello.
May I ask you something?
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
The lost cane. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Could you help me?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
Are you able to help me?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Oh, okay. Well, I was just talking to people, but apparently... Ooh, okay. Turkish noble, descaled fish recently, friendly. Irish artist, played string instruments, affable. French secretary, sniffs tobacco, friendly. Oh, I like this is fun. Profile, everyone. French auditor, allergic to seafood, friendly. Who are you? Scottish physician, sleep problems, sympathetic. French actress, has a seasonal allergy, affable. Greek butler, enjoys fishing, friendly. Okay, what about this guy? French noble, pretentious perfume, friendly. English artist, former dancer, sympathetic. Turkish tourist, collects pressed flowers, sympathetic. Turkish clerk, tends horses, affable. Sorry, I'm just going to now profile everybody. Kenyan barman, bored, affable. Oh, hello. Hi, Abby. How are you doing? How are you doing? We are playing the Sherlocks. Early riser, Swedish banker, affable. Sleeps on stomach. Welsh accountant, affable. Flat-footed Cordonian lawyer, affable. Works in a garden, Scottish teacher, sympathetic. Kurd physician, flat-footed, sympathetic. This is hilariously fun. Somalian valet had firearm practice, sympathetic. A Welsh aristocrat, works in a garden, affable. Albanian actress, has overbite, affable. English adventurer, xenophobic, friendly. Well, I mean... Yes, this is Frogwares again. They are epic, as always. And I'm glad you're enjoying your Sunday. Swedish physician, myopic, sympathetic. Oh yeah, so the outside it's actually out here somewhere. Oh, okay. French tourist. Hello. Middle person. Okay, apparently not. Irish teacher. Ah, Welsh pharmacist. Yes, I am 100% also. Italian receptionist. Polite and friendly. There are a lot of people in here. Greek singer. Greek cook. Collects ferns. Greek singer. Gathered flowers recently. Somalian cook. Former dancer. Affable. Yeah. I do really like Sherlock, but I really like the someone has sleep problems. There we are. Greek servant. Okay. Okay, so what might be... Retired Navy officer sitting at our table. John has a bet. I cannot guess the officer on the first try. Okay. Right, yeah. Huge Sherlock fan myself. Welsh singer? Welsh tourist? That was from tourist. Irish engineer. Awesome. Love that. Swedish artist. Arab diplomat. Arab auditor. Irish clerk. Retired military officer. Okay.
Help me, please.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The Navy's officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting and the lady was fidgeting with a cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
Okay. So, right. Casebook. Okay. Information. So, lost cane is currently pinned. Retired Navy officer. As expected, I won the bet. Cannot guess the officer on the first try. I mean, I wanted to look at everyone because that was just fun. Okay, so 3 people. Couple. Right, so now we have to go to the seance-y place. Where is the seance happening? That is the question. What about ceviche? Maybe it's in here.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Apparently, we're going to a seance. So usually someone dies in these things. It's generally...
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves.
Oh, there's a fist fight.
First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observe. Swollen reddish skin. Okay. Expensive new clothes. Head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. But also has a bit of bruised knuckles. Recently hit someone with force. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain this man is Lord Craven, a broad, rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. Florid face indicates that he has a problem with alcohol. He's still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he's severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety could make him a violent person. Or, habit of visiting. Okay, so judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. His florid face indicates that he has succumbed to the temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by the sounds. By his red knuckles, I presume that he takes boxing lessons to strengthen his physical condition. Already annoyed by the disappearance of his cane, he is now infuriated by the theft of a diamond, unsurprisingly. Oh, okay. Oh, we have to choose. Usually it's a bit more obvious. Either of these could be true. I mean, he's now infuriated, okay? Or he could just be a drunk. Yes, I mean I do, but also I have decision paralysis, so you know it doesn't help. Now I'm like, well, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I make the wrong decision? Okay. So we... Yes, the second playthrough. I know. I just always want to make the right decision. I want to be very Sherlock. Okay, so what did we know from before? Kane is careless. Been used in fights a lot. I mean, it's possibly a combination of both. He has a liver problem because he's got a drinking problem. I mean, squandering his money. Doesn't really fit. was squandering his money, would he be enraged about the loss of a diamond? Well, as you said, I can always do another playthrough. Probably have to do another playthrough. At least we don't have a time limit. Okay, I'm going to go with an ill Englishman on a resort. Right, okay. So, we were fairly certain either way that he was Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of... Okay. Yes.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew
Ah.
Craven. Your other guesses were wrong. But you still have the edge over that blasted medium.
Damn it, I went on the
Well,
side
you
of...
found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden?
So, I went on the side of
Give me my
assuming
stick and
the
I'll
best.
resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
I shouldn't have erred on the side of, should definitely not have erred on the side of assuming the best of this guy, I have to say.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Disoriented, Ethiopian medium, friendly. Accommodating Turkish servant. John. British aristocrat. Apparently friendly. Barely conscious. Okay. Oval groove.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
104 carat diamond. 13.3 inch diameter.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
There seems to be some sort of... I need to go into the Mine Palace now? I want to finish exploring. It says it's got one more thing to find. There's like salt or something. Wait, or a rune. Okay, Mine Palace. Sorry, I go slow because, you know, I like inspecting things. Okay, so the hidden holder where the diamond was kept, cigarette butt, whiskey, the window spilled. Okay, he doesn't know. You fainted. You impressed Lord Craven with your deduction skills, even though you got it wrong. Yeah, I got the wrong portrait. Oops, never mind. Unlucky seance. Okay. Mind Palace. Goes to the past. Lady pointed something across the seance table and screamed. Lord Raven punched the medium in the face. Lady Craven faced the window. Sure, he's pointing at someone in the courtyard. He did it. I should have buttoned something more difficult, like finding the man with his eyes closed. Oh, was that a save? Ah, I should have saved before I did the deduction.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
Those things
How
were
can you not
moving.
love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings. Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
What am I missing? Honey, Plotter's note. Angie, it looks like the old man is losing it. His beehives are being ransacked, and his bees are going down one by one. I don't think there's much honey left in staying with the swarm, if you catch my drift. Meet me at the docks at noon. We'll do it together. Okay, that just reminds me of, like, Sherlock played by, so bad with names. Gandalf. Ian McKellen. He had bees. Who are you? Why are you here? English artist, blistered feet, sympathetic.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Okay, so...
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor. Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. Feebleness of women.
Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
What am I missing? Hang on, there's more notes. Sometimes I truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I'm so proud to be by his side. She keeps annoying passers-by, and that is starting to annoy me. Why can't he ask the right question? How does Sherry always know exactly what to do to get the answer? There's so many variables. Incredible. Okay. Alright, what have we got? Am I supposed to pin that? Is that what... I forget what the little thing... no, search for location. That's what it means. Sammy! Hi, Sammy. How are you doing, love? What are you playing? Oh, Animal Crossing! Sorry, I've been pootling around cleaning and then I was making a casserole and I totally forgot that you were streaming today. I do apologise. How was your stream? Thank you so much for raiding. Also, and hi, Sinesion. I just stretched out my knee and now my knee hurts. I'm getting old. We are playing Young Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. And not doing a particularly great detective job, to be perfectly honest. I am letting down the side. Happy Holmes. Well, my mystery so far is I assumed someone was nicer than they were and thus got my deduction wrong. Fair enough. And now I can't find a piece of evidence. So... ish. Ish. It's going ish. Oh dear. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 pieces on this table and I can't figure out where the missing thing is that I'm supposed to be looking at. Or what weird power I'm supposed to be using on it. So if I do that and do my little zoom in thing, then I can look at this egg. But I can't do the inspect thing on it. But yeah, anyway, it's fun and he's pretty. So, you know, eye candy, even if I am being terrible at it. How's your day going? I'm glad you built some happy homes. I shall have to check out the VOD. Ooh. That sky does not look good. It's not supposed to rain. Go away. It's supposed to rain. Also, I feel like I'm very much fitting in chromatically. I don't know what I've done to the color palette on this thing. On myself. I am faded. I am Sherlock Noir. You've built a very cute cafe and a nerd house for Doe in the nerd. Oh, that sounds adorable. That sounds adorable. I do look a bit desaturated, don't I? I was trying to get it to not oversaturate me and turned off like the auto color correction stuff. I'm just gonna go, this was intentional, so I would look like the game. But I may have to fiddle with the light balance. Hang on. There's my color thing. Yes, the light changes. Well, I also had to take down the curtains. Because I had to take down the curtains because my flat is getting fixed. Oh, that looks slightly more Joe coloured. Honestly, I just feel like I feel very desaturated. Yeah. But yeah, no, my curtains are gone at the moment, and the light outside is weird. It's that sort of dusky thing. There, I've made it slightly warmer. I'm just going to go with this is totally intentional. Totally intentional. Yes, it's a mood. Yeah, definitely a mood. I feel desaturated today. It's like, yeah, I'm sort of, I had enough energy to do some of the things that I needed to do. So I have food in the oven, and I took down the curtains, and I cleared some of the stuff that I could move out of here now to save me time. There's some stuff I can't move yet because I need it for streaming. But yeah, I did a lot of dusting, and then I had a shower because I was covered in dust. But yeah, I don't know what I'm missing on this table. Nothing's highlighting. Oh, I can move! Oh, I didn't know I could move round. Well, that'd be why I can't figure out what I'm missing. I think I've got to maybe move around a bit or something. Maybe? No? No. Oh, I thought I discovered it. No. Always fun when we get stuck. It's like I have the plus give me hint things on. I really want to know what the disgusting ooze is on the floor. Don't I like ooze? Don't even like the word ooze. 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 So I finally hit level 40 in Pokemon Go. It's only taken me how many years? 5 years or something. Yeah, so I feel like I should be able to inspect something else. Like, from this angle. It's like, okay, yes, there is broken glass. There is a cigar thingy. There is this, there is that. So what am I missing? Because it says 4 of 5. I'm limited to where I can aim. Anyone have any ideas? Because at this point, I think I'm just hit by a limitation of a, you know, something.
After colliding with the wall, this chair is all but in pieces.
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed. Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
We're not going to look at the woman again because it keeps on
Find
telling.
the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Keeps on telling me that women are weak, and it's like, screw you. Am I
I love the ambience.
supposed to look somewhere
Nice
else?
and
I've been
creepy.
out. to the courtyard area.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Did you see anything, dude?
Isn't life too short to remain sober?
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
No, we never got to eat our ceviche and he got cleared away. Alright, apologies stream. Apparently we're just having a brain flurp. Or we've broken the game. I mean, either of which is a possibility. We are good at breaking games. Or I'm just being really, really dopey.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Stuck! I think I'm stuck. But not... But just because I don't know how to continue.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Oh, I love the
Oh no, that's literally just help. I mean, he's been accused of taking the diamond. I mean, protesting as is. I mean, I got the character portrait wrong. I assumed he was, you know, a nicer person than he actually was. He protests a normal amount. Yeah, he basically got his nose broken because he got accused of stealing the diamond. But yeah, look how pretty.
Beyond's nice and creepy.
There's something missing from the table, but I don't know. Is it? I mean, there's like rooney things and stuff. There's a chair missing, but I don't know how to get it to prompt. And I don't know whether it's because I've actually, you know, broken the game. But we're not continuing anywhere because I can't continue. There's a chair missing. Yeah. She saw something in the window, but there's supposedly something on the table. Ooh, my pinger just went off. I need to stir my casserole. So I'm going to do a tea break, basically. Stir my casserole. And, yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Why it's not working. And I can't get any further because I'm clearly missing a piece of evidence. So, right, okay, we're going to take a quick tea break. I'll be back in 4 minutes-ish. Depends how long it takes me to stir my casserole. And yeah, I guess I might just have to have a look to see what's going on, you know, as in like see if there's a guide somewhere that someone's written for this first case. Sledge has a nap. Aw, have a good nap, Dave. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, I think well, either I broke the game or I'm just missing something really obvious or I've not got the right key. I've not pressed the right button or something. So I have to go stir my casserole. I'm going to be back in a few. Okay. Right. Okay, so my laptop backs up here. Still backing up. My laptop is taking a while to back up. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, laptop is still backing up. I wonder if... No? Seems to... But I should be able to inspect this. On the chair. This is the only other thing in there. Or do you wonder whether I have actually managed to just break the game? Oh! Oh! No! I got a thing! Finally.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its...
I found an invisible thing! It's all good, we didn't break it.
You're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Yeah, we deduced that a
I
while
hope
ago.
it was the ghost of the Raja.
I just couldn't get through it! See, we just needed to stir a casserole. Okay, now I need to go to our mind palace, okay. One in the courtyard. Is that supposed to be pinned? Possibly pinned. I can pin it for now anyway. So we've seen someone outside. Yes. Right. Okay. We've got there. Thank you very much. I mean, I don't think those are relevant particularly. Let's go and have an inspect. Because we tried to inspect outside, but we weren't getting anywhere because... Aha! Now we can get somewhere. Right. Okay. Apologies for that. Recently scratched, something stuck. Oh, it's a shoe! It's a bit of a shoe.
Recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches.
Also,
All right,
there's going to be someone limping.
Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Oh, those are petals.
Ghost hunting. This case gets more exciting by the minute.
They're petals. Oh, hello, there we go.
Rose de Moore. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
Maid. Well, at least we're getting somewhere because we couldn't do this bit before.
Rose D'Amour. Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
We're getting somewhere! Thanks for their patience, everyone. I apologise for the brief interruption. I was just missing an invisible thing on an invisible thing.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Ah, so someone in the courtyard. Staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Okay. Is this pictures? No, there's no pictures here. This is one where clicking on everything is not a good thing, because be penalised. There we go. Oh, hello.
This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation. With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard.
This has got to be...
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the
I
seance.
don't want to lie.
Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Okay, that's right.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
How does Sherry always know exactly what to do to get the answer? There are so many variables. You keep saying that. But I mean, you know.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven
Why?
remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
What is glowing? Why is there a glowing thing? Oh, What the hell? Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes I assumed I'd broken the game because I do that. I knew I actually just must be missing something. And what is going on? I don't... on the floor. And why are we John? Right, okay. No. Chair. Not her. Medium thing. Maid. With enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Interact with the node to begin, then recreate an accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct... The seance? The seance participants in their correct positions. Okay, so lady facing the window, chair, throne. Okay, I think we're good. This one I'm fairly confident.
Began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Or the lady took it.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
But yes, okay, cool. So that happened. Oh yeah, so you missed the very beginning. Our hotel room is 221. Very happy about that. Good bit of music.
Lady Craven is not...
Ooh.
Lady Craven...
Lots of guests this summer. Made her husband drunk. It's running again. Oh no. Damn it.
Lady Craven...
Okay. Try that again. Was on the lookout. Chef steals food, made her husband drunk. Price is rising, can't use a fish knife. I guess. No?
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behaviour in the hall.
Okay. Cannot use a fish knife. Why is that relevant? Oh, I got a bloop! My first bloop! It comes with a bleep as well. Yeah, totally not standing over. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so Watson calls home Sherry. Apparently they grew up together in Cordova. I do not know what's going on with the Sherlock lore here. It feels wrong. Yeah, but he calls him Sherry. Yeah. And yeah, it's like, I'm totally not over here eavesdropping. Just don't mind me. Okay, so I overheard two members of staff talking about Lady Craven. They gossip the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Oh yeah, so that would be relevant. Well, oh my god though, there are like etiquette. I mean, you've seen something like Bridgerton or Downton Abbey, or anything where they basically, the only thing that ladies of in this time period are trained to do is basically sit there, look pretty, and know how to use all the utensils, be able to run a house and stuff. So that is then actually a sign. Incredible. Sherry is adept at getting the truth even when people won't talk. A ninja could not have done better. They may have looked cooler. So it is possible. Okay, so I don't think that any of those go together yet. She's dead. And there's the diamond.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you
hands.
know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid?
Well,
The
we found the
return of
diamond.
diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed, and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Brightens and friendly. Hello. Ordinary cheap brass weak
A
lock.
remarkably simple lock.
See if there's any more deducey things. What's regarding the stolen ring? Dear sir, I have to inform you that theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free Elo Dupont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We'll inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavro, Marseille Police Commissariat.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Letter regarding compensation. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now even my innocence has been proven. Even after my innocence has been proven, I cannot return to work because of my hand injury. You continue to ignore me. I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Right, that's outside. There's stuff on the floor. Apparently we can't look at that yet.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
We don't know that. Okay. Strangled.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Pretty.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
I'm stuck in the investigation mode. There we go. Probably smothered. Could have been smothered with a pillow, but. He's not letting me, I am having serious problems with the controls, because when it's yellow, it's supposed to be hold inspect. Am I supposed to be able to see something on this? Aside from that, it's awesome. I'm just failing miserably at being a Sherlock. Oh.
This must be the missing diamond.
Interaction
A
points,
tremendous
that's what I was missing.
specimen, now forever tainted.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Shallow, false bottom. Hello.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
It's like it's like the moth brooch that we had.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Interesting.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. Virtus Audacta Sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste. So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Okay. So, we've got Emma's body. Hi, Leaky! Cheap ring with moth design. Hidden jewels. Letter regarding compensation. Letter regarding a stolen ring. So that's pinned. Because it needs to be pinned. Mind Palace. Moth pin. Moth ring. Luke and Emma could have met before. Can't control his temper. Oh! Yeah, there was something there. I was just having a blib. Right, okay. Oh, unsweet man. Alright, so murderer left the diamond. To have killed Emma left the diamond behind her body. Lord Craven caught Emma with a stone. I mean, there's two possibilities there. I mean, why would... You know, I'm not going to select one as yet, but that is going to make a difference. I don't have any things yet. So, we need to go and ask at the bar. Yes. Hope everyone's enjoying this. Sorry. Apologies for my slowness. It's slow brain day today. I am, as I said, desaturated.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Ow! And my knee keeps on clicking. Okay, so maybe... I mean, I have pinned... I pinned it.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Talk with us.
Do you know anything about this?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Yay! And he spent a short time in the bar. Okay. He's now at reception. We should go and talk to reception. Hi, Lady Marguerite. Ooh, squeeze me. Sorry, I have the yawns now. Okay, so Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma. Murder had time to kill Emma. Again, a split. Let's try reception.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
I mean, though, do we not? John is just everywhere! Just posing! I love it. Nervous. Everyone has these ginormous... This is a tiny room.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the séance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Alright, letter of invitation. Dear Luca, I hope that you will have time to visit our estate and perform another séance. Since I was able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lamore. Okay, casebook. Highlight evidence. Chemical analysis. Okay, help. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Drag out 2 reagents. Drag out an operation. Link the reagents to an operation. Combine so the result matches the target formula. Okay, so. Okay, this one should be quite easy. How do we link? Hold. I know what it means. I like the word prestidigitation. It's been used in something else that's one of my... I feel like it's like in 10 Things I Hate About You or something. Prestidigitation I've heard as a word before. Yes, I know it means sleight of hand. It's magic! It's just a very cool word. But once I knew a word. I don't always know the words. Okay. The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I am quite disappointed. I expected to find something trickier. Okay. Right. Alright, a lot can be easily picked. So this is Luca could easily pick it. Alright, we don't get an option on that.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my
Oh,
line of
you
work,
didn't know what
one
it meant.
needs
Okay.
resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Used a lot of makeup. Took a heavy blow. I like his hat. Trained in sleight of hand. Skinny, seems malnourished. I feel sorry for him. Fresh scrapes, slightly bleeding. Okay, drawn complexion, scratched wrists, thin elongated fingers, slight discoloration, bleeding nose. Okay, so either Luca Galacci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. Okay. He uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate he is skilled at conjuring tricks, used to manipulate concealed items. Fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best as a medium, but business doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. Or, heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. Uses makeup to hide potential jail tattoos. Believe he is more of a criminal than a medium, and this is his new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. Oh, jail. Yeah, it's just it's a sort of antiquated oldie English way of saying jail. Gaol. I guess it just got permuted into jail, spelt with a J, because that's how it's said. Yeah, prestidigitation. I forget. I really do forget what it was that I first heard prestidigitation. But I'm fairly certain it was a movie. But yeah, sleight of hand. Magic. Prestidigitation. I've got no time for prestidigitation. I really want to say that it was 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay, so do we think that he's down on his luck or that he's a thief? Because, I mean, I would want to say down on his luck because he didn't actually steal the diamond. But I went with the nice option last time and I was wrong. But, you know, as this is a stream, feel free to tell me whether you think that he is just down on his luck. Bearing in mind that there is some kind of connection between him and the fake wife, with the whole moth pin, so potentially some kind of gang / ring, you know, theft ring. I am leaning towards former thief, but I feel like that's mean, so would appreciate if anyone else has a differing opinion. Also, I don't know how many people are here, but I was thinking that next Sunday, I could do my marble stream, because I've got to cancel my Saturday stream because my parents are coming over. But so it means that the normal weekend routine is disrupted. So I could do marbles if people would be interested. We did get the marble stream in there, and it would be quite fun. We should have things put back. I mean, things may have to change if, you know, we were not able to get everything fixed in the flat in one day, and we don't have the stuff set up. But we also may be able to easily do that because it's a PC stream, and I could set up the PC in my office. So it could work either which way. It's more likely to work. So yeah, I think it would work basically. But yeah, so if everyone's interested, I will, because that's obviously it's a week today, maybe do a tweet as well as answer it in the Discord to get people in. It would sort of be 3 o'clock for 3 hours, same as usual. All right, no one seems to have any opinions, so I'm going to go with I'm making the bad assumption. I'm sorry.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Okay. We want to talk about the ring.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry. The spirits are silent, and so am I. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Okay. So we asked our questions on those things. We have to ask the husband, I reckon, about some stuff. Right, what have we got? Fresh scratches, I was strangled. Or maybe scratches were left by the servant. So we'll leave that as a split. We've got 3 splits, depending on who we think did it. Right. Squeeze me. Yes. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend. I can't believe it's the end of the weekend already. These things go so reading quickly. Okay, provide evidence. So...
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already. I doubt I can help with this. I doubt I can help with this.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? That's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week. Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
We've got all the evidence. Ooh, look, it's green. All evidence collected. Hidden jewels. History of deceit. Luca could know Emma was a thief. Right. Okay. Lord Craven is the murderer. Potentially. Luca could know that set up. Oops, come on, I wanna... Okay. Luca is the murderer. Right, okay. So, what do we think? I don't know. What do we think?
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
He's frightened. I mean, why leave the diamond? And he's nervous.
I need to go.
I can accuse him. I can accuse him.
I am needed.
Okay.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Vanished sounds really ominous. I mean, honestly, it's plausible for either of them to have done it. And have a save. I mean, I've got to redo it because I bulked up the thingamajiggy about the profile. we've got to save. I honestly think if it had been the thief taken the egg. I'm gonna accuse
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
You have bruised knuckles, and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life, and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous. I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel. You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
There is a more charitable interpretation. Miss Emma was a thief of unsavory character. Perhaps she threatened you, forced you to fight for your life.
Are you... You suggest I lied to the police, escape blind justice?
Your lover was a corrupting influence. She stole from you, lied to you, and drove you to violence. You deserve a second chance. If you apply yourself and some of your wealth, you could do a great deal of good outside of jail. I will tell the police what I learned about Miss Emma, and no more.
Well, even if you don't believe I'm innocent, you've given me a chance to prove it. Thank you for staying on my side. Gentlemen, when this matter is resolved, I'll see to it you are sacked. This treatment is unbecoming for a man of my status. Mr. Holmes, you are my
Nope,
witness.
it wasn't him.
Look at him, the murderer playing the indignant victim.
I don't think
He should
it
be
was
a
him.
politician.
He certainly has the means. I hope he also possesses the character to do better and do good.
I'm not sure either of those was right. But we've got time. We could see the other.
That was too much
Solve
fun,
the first
Sherry.
case.
I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Case complete. We did not please John. I want to load a different thing. Okay. Okay. John's diary. I now understand how Sherry's mind works. I bet I could pick the right passerby to question, but they'd probably ignore me. I cannot conceive of why Sherry would take that self-righteous man's side. If I had my druthers, Craven would rot in his jail cell. Okay. Yeah, so load. That's why I has a save. Because I wasn't sure. And I think, you know, let's see the multiple endings. And then maybe we'll actually end the stream slightly sooner than I was planning, just because it feels like the first case is a good streamable unit. let's go up and accuse Luca, because that's just funnier doing it that way. Or funner doing it that way. So I think he more had a problem with the fact that I let him go, or said I would let him go, than anything else.
Luca Galici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
See.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
No, you must be
Murder
punished.
is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still,
I
perhaps
would
a
have
jury will
believed
be
him.
more easily swayed. If not,
He hadn't done the
you'll
killing.
get to see your friends in jail again soon.
You see, I went...
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
I went with the lenient option with
He
the
murdered the woman
husband.
and put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Because I didn't think he did it, but I thought he was being set up, which was why I went that route. But yeah,
That was too much fun.
that's
Sherry.
what we're going with. This
I'm
is our
buzzing.
decision.
Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Hopefully he approved. No, he didn't approve. I can't win with this guy. Luca killed the lady and I'm not entirely sure I blame him. It's up to the police now, but to me, Craven seems more despicable. I'm not sure I agree with you, John. I mean, okay, Craven, I'm not that I am defending someone who has clearly got a temper problem and an alcohol problem, far be it. He shouldn't have punched the medium, 100%. But arresting him for something he didn't do? Not fair. And having the other guy arrested for killing? Totally fair. I am sad there. John, I thought better of you. Let's have a look. My imaginary friend John. Oh my god! Thought it was John Watson! Right! Okay, apparently, John is my imaginary friend. He's been my friend since childhood. I cannot remember a time without him. He cannot accept that only I can see him. What's the actual? Well, that explains why he was always randomly sitting on the bed and stuff, and why we only got one plate of ceviche. And how he was our childhood friend. I just assumed that it was John Watson, and they just decided to change the name. Oh my gosh. Well, in which case, I'm arguing with a freaking consciousness. Yeah, who names their imaginary friend John and not something cool like Laserdisc or Spider-Man? Exactly, Sammy. Well, I mean, that was my shocked face. That was my what the heck face, because the name was just so similar. I just assumed that they'd just changed the Sherlock law slightly so that, you know, he'd met John Watson as a kid. But apparently, nope, imaginary friend. Which explains why he believes in vampires. Right, okay. So, we're not going to... Which explains why we can dress him up, I guess. I guess it's sort of kind of him. Sort of ish. They have a similar face. I did not expect that. I'm glad I looked at the clue thingy, because that was a really cool stream reaction. I feel like I should have the button that does the zoom in on the camera thing. I don't have a cool thing like that, unfortunately. So yeah, apparently...
Sherry,
hello.
I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
Apparently he's imaginary, which explains why he was randomly sitting on that dude's bed. I mean, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time, you know, Cordova is pretty. Look at this. So pretty. Fountain, carriage. Also why he just seemed to appear. Very pretty. Cool. Well, I mean, we're early for ending streams, but I often go over, so, you know. I think that's okay. But the room was reserved for 2. The room was reserved for 2. His room, the 221, which we never actually got to see. Nice one, Inky. The room was reserved for 2, which we never got to see. And then he just said, no, we don't need a second key. It was like, I guess maybe the hotel person thought he would be joined by someone. Which explains why John didn't bring any ginger, because he's imaginary. I love the steampunky outfit. My gosh! My gosh! Shock! Horror! Confusion! Now I have to examine everything! There was something about the brother at some point, but I don't see it. I'm just like mind boggle. All right, we're gonna do Emmanuel's. Oh, that one. I don't think it particularly matters. That one was the one where I thought it was broken. I thought I would do it as save. It's good that you can save. So, right, stats. Cases taken 2. Okay, because we've got the young man. Cases closed 1. Character portraits formed. Accusations 1. Imaginations resolved. John's bets 1. Police cases solved. Completion rank young prodigy. Souvenirs! Oh no, we have no souvenirs, no furniture, and no wardrobe. And 80 money. No anythings. Okay, right. Okay, so what the heck? Peoples? How? You see, this is what I need. I just need a button that switches my camera between that size and that size, but maybe like does a transition or something. I'm just not clever with these things, then I'd forget to do it, and you know, that one was really, you know. Bye, Jesse. I hope you're doing okay. I was slightly concerned by your saying there was news stuff in your Discord, so hopefully you're doing okay, and it's all good stuff, or at least not bad stuff. Yes. Right, so plan for this week. No worries. Plan for this week. Tuesday. Tuesday, I think I'm going to do. I've got a game called Rainbow Billy, which I got a code for. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to do 2 hours because I don't want to do too late because I've got to then move furniture. So we'll do something where I can time box. Thursday, currently unknown. I am hoping to stream, but it depends what state my lounge is in. Saturday, no stream because my parents are over. Sunday, the plan is marbles. The plan is marbles on Sunday, the community stream, because it's still within the first season. There's no community drop, well, there might still be a community drop, but you know, we're gonna do 3-4 hours of marbles next Sunday. And then after that, 2 more streams, and then the weekend's cancelled because I'm spending birthday weekend with Dizzy. And then it's my birthday stream, which I kind of want to do marbles. Maybe also do something else. We'll see how the marble stream goes on next Sunday. Yes, indeed, you play. So that's the plan. The plan is. That's the plan. So this week may be disrupted. Will be disrupted. May be disrupted more. We will really literally have to play it by ear. I will know by like 6 p.m. on Thursday, which is 2 hours before my normal stream starts, whether I will be able to stream or not. So I will post in the Discord if there is going to be a problem. So yeah, cross fingers for now. For now, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the first case of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Thank you so much to Frogwares for the code to stream the game, and congratulations on self-publishing. I really hope this one goes well for you. You deserve it. And I apologies for thinking I broke the game. I didn't break the game. I was just not being observant. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. You got me with John. I'll give you that. Didn't expect that. I will enjoy playing the rest of the cases on this one. Enjoy playing the rest of the cases. So yeah. Cool. All right, everyone. Lovely peoples. Have a great, how much ever rest of the weekend that you've got. I'm going to eat my stew because I'm starving. And it smells really good. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you to Sammy for the raid. And everyone else just for being here. Because you're awesome. Love you. I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I'll catch you later.